Mr. Christopher. Today I brought along my colleagues to come here to hear your stories. He became interested after I went back to tell him about the stories you shared with me last time.
Aha! I didn't expect my stories would be so interesting that your colleague also came here today. So dude, what's your view on my story?
Well, Mr. Christopher, let me introduce myself first. My name is Adam. After hearing your story, I told myself that I wanted to learn more. I also believe that you have more interesting story to share.
So, Mr. Christopher, let's not waste any more time. Please continue with your story about your new manager. So how had he helped you?
Well, Jenny and Adam, I'm really glad that you both are so interested to hear old man telling his story. For a start, my new manager's name is called Harry.
Chris, you tell me, what's wrong with Susan? She keep on thinking that I don't know anything left. I am really so useless, Matt. Why is she like that?
Well, don't be negative. Susan has always been like that, so it's not your fault at all. Just keep on doing your best. Anyway, she may think that you are still not familiar to the environment around. That's probably why she thinks that way.
Sigh, why? I always did my best and she treat me like that. Crap. Anyway, Chris, are you serious about leaving Godiva? I really don't know who can replace you after you go CR.
Well, seriously, I would have considered to stay if my pay is higher, boss. I got to earn a living though.
What if Susan decide to raise your pay? Would you stay? I'm telling you that Susan does have plans to raise everyone's pay. Also, Susan and me have discussed before that your performance is above expectations. This is a good chance for you to stay on. Chris, believe me, if you stay on, next year when Godiva open a new store, Susan does have plans to let you take charge. Think about it.
Well, I would go and have some thoughts about what you told me today. I didn't have time to think about this since we all are so busy. However, you should not have any problems even if I do leave. Remember, you still have Vincent around.
Vincent? He cannot make it laugh. Seriously, look at him. He doesn't even have the least leadership. At least, you are still able to joke around with the rest. He is just too serious already.
However, I do believe that his standard of training people is up there. If he can do even more, he will become a better leader.
Chris, remember leadership is not about training and I feel that the others are scared of him. That's why he gained their respect. Come to think of it, if I am not wrong, Linda didn't left just because of her back pain, right? I believe Susan may be the full cause.
Well, there is some untold stories going on even before you came, just like how Ishak treated everyone. Are you alright, Vin? Why you look so sad?
Oh, it's you. Well, Chris, I am getting tired of all this. I am thinking about leaving the company. Anyway, you should probably stay.
Why did you think like that? You should be more positive. Anyway, my issue is with pay getting lower, so that's why I don't want to stay.
Seriously, there is no trust between Harry and me. So, what's the point of me staying on? I will just be more tired.
Mr. Christopher, the girl that you mentioned must be the famous singer Sun Waiting, right?
How did you know, young man?
Well, Miss Sun did mention about your name in her last concern, so we sort of guessed that it's you.
I see. Yes. She is now quite famous worldwide, isn't she?
So, how did she affect your life and emotions?
Speaking of that, sorry, but I don't think I would like to say it now. If only I could have changed the past, would things be better?
Ho deciso di volare